She'll get accompanied by both parents. Julie is graduating at Stanford High School and has played basketball for 12 years. Julie this year maintained a 3.75 GPA. Her fondest memory was going 10-0 in league her sophomore year. Julie plans to attend Ventura College and major in biological sciences in the fall. Her favorite saying from the coaches are, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Coach Jordan. Take it to the hole, kid. Coach Leo. Good luck, Julie. Our next senior is number 24, Sarah Rico. Sarah is the daughter of Nelson and Monica Rico. She'll be accompanied by both parents. Grandmother Raquel Pedrano and sister Sophia Rico. Sarah is a one-year varsity athlete at St. Paul High School and has played basketball for 11 years. Sarah this year maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Her fondest memory is bonding with her teammates and making memories. Sarah plans to attend Ventura College and major in nursing this fall. Her favorite quote is, nothing is given, everything is earned. Good luck, Sarah. Our next senior is number 32, Yaneli Garcia. Yaneli is the daughter of Yanni Gonzalez. She'll be accompanied by her brother, Nacho Gonzalez, her cousins, Mariah Dominguez, and Brasilia Lucero. Nelly is a two-year veteran at St. Paul High School and has played basketball for 8 years. Yaneli this year maintained a 3.3 GPA. Her fondest memory is getting free meals with her basketball sisters. Yaneli plans to attend San Diego State University and will major in political science this fall. Her plans are to become a civil rights lawyer. Her favorite saying from the coaches are, do you think I can touch the rim? Coach Jordan. And don't you fart in the same Coke bottle? Coach Leo. Good luck, Yaneli.
Where is he?
Thank you, seniors. Okay, we're gonna have 5 more minutes.
They're extra hot. Okay, they're finished.
Find the perfect song for your video in 5 seconds. Go to artlist.io. New music added every day. Unlimited downloads, a license that covers everything. And we have sound effects. So go to artlist.io and start creating without limits.
For that.
Ooh, I love apps.
Our app is the gateway to your health. No more worrying about when you can see a doctor or not getting answers when you need them. With updates in real
Good evening and welcome to our student broadcast of the 7 and 5 Santa Paula Cardinals girls basketball team going against the 1 and 4 Hueneme High School girls basketball team. My name is Borja Godino. I am a senior here at Santa Paula High School. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game. I'll be joined in the control room by freshmen Abe and Ryan at the camera controls along with Kaylia Reyes. The new sports broadcasting program at Santa Paula High School will be live streaming future sports competitions at Santa Paula High School with the new PK3 sports broadcasting system supplied by the city of Santa Paula. We hope you enjoyed today's game and we would like you to be understanding as this new technology is first being tested at Santa Paula High School. If you have positive comments, please utilize the chat and we'll try to respond. We certainly hope you enjoyed tonight's game brought to you by the new student broadcasting being formed. There is going to be the national anthem. So we are back now. So as I said, my name is Borja Godino. I was out for last game. Fortunately, the biggest game of them all, and I was not able to make it. But huge shout out to Kaylia and to Chris and Ryan. All of them did an amazing job yesterday in both games in which Santa Paula lost one. That was a basketball game, but they did win that major playoff game, which was the girls soccer going against Pacifica. So let's see what happens here today as the girls basketball are going into a team that they definitely have a better record than them. Santa Paula do 7 and 5 against Hueneme's 1 and 4. We all know sometimes record doesn't matter. There's been upsets, plenty of upsets. We'll see what happens here as there is the starting lineups for Hueneme. And now here are Santa Paula's are gonna come up. Surprised to see that Faith Stockton will actually be on the bench to start this game off. See if she comes in in maybe the end of the first quarter. We see Ariana Duarte there with Amaris Rabago, one of the seniors that we did honor today on their senior night. There is Sarah Rico. And also Julie Madrano. And last but not least, Nelly Garcia. So all four seniors will be starting the game. That's probably why Faith Stockton is starting on the bench, honoring those seniors. So in case you did miss that, make sure to go check it out after the game. We would like to invite you guys to subscribe, though, as there's plenty of games to come where hopefully we will have that girls soccer game, playoff game here at home, and we'll definitely show it. And there's still a couple more. Maybe we see some playoff games here with girls basketball, as well as we still have boys basketball. Good luck to the boys, though, to the boys soccer who are in the CIF right now. In the CIF playoffs, I believe in West Covina. So good luck to them. We are here to see the tip-off. That is Julia Madrano along with number 24, Lolita Ryan. So Julia Madrano's going to have to take off her headband. Might have forgotten. She's excited as this is her senior night. So we see the referee getting ready now for tip-off. And here we go, and Santa Paula lose it, but then they recover with Sarah Rico, and they almost went the wrong way, and she stepped out of bounds. Actually, a backcourt violation. So, interesting start to say the least here. But they will actually repeat the jump ball. So, see, both teams are confused now. And the game hasn't even started, and this has already been a weird game. See what happens here, though. Now here comes the second try, and then once again they win it, and they give it to Sarah Rico. She knows where to go this time. And then here is Yaneli Garcia with Julie. And Julie's going to give it to Sarah Rico once again. Ariana Duarte with Amaris Rabago, who's starting the game. We haven't really seen her start this year. And we'll see what she does off here as a starter. There's Julie. They're just good ball movement, but 3 seconds. Amaris Rabago misses it, and then Ariana Duarte scores it. So the point guard playing almost as a center right there, getting those second chance points, and it is already 2-0. Now here is Hueneme. They give it to number 4, Marissa. Now a shot by Lolita. That one is off. Sarah Rico gets it. Going on the fast break is a 3v2. And they mess up on the pass, and they'll go right back to Hueneme. And now here is the inbound by number 24, Lolita Ryan. Now there's the point guard. Good pressure from Ariana. She beats it, though. And now she gives a through pass. Give it to the center. Still has it. Now there's once again. They shoot it. That's 14. And she makes it. Joria Garcia. And it is 2-2. Now here's Ariana Duarte. And they give it to Sarah Rico. Back to Julie Medrano. Amers playing all around here. Everyone has touched in this possession. That's probably what Coach Jordan wants. Wants everyone to have it. And Yaneli Garcia scores it while getting fouled. And she will be going to the line for a 3-point chance. So here is a senior, Yaneli Garcia, going to the line for the first time this game. Been a solid player this year, getting a lot of points while also playing pretty good on defense, and also her defending and her IQ. She's made a lot of good assists, playing as that center in the style that Coach Jordan likes to play. Now there it gives it all the way to the point guard. Quick pass to number 11, Nancy Lupion, and she scores it. So 5-4. Santa Paula still with a 1-point lead. Now here is Ariana Duarte back to Amaris. As we've seen, everyone's probably going to touch it before they take a shot. There's Yaneli. That's the final one to touch it. Julie Medrano, and she scores as well. So that's already 2 and 1 possessions right there, in which every single player touches the ball before they shoot it. And he will go to the free throw line again. Correction. Shoots it, and that one is off, though. Score is 7-4. Now here's Hueneme, and that pass is way too high for number 4, Marissa. And it'll go right back to Santa Paula. So we do see Santa Paula still have some injury. We see Mariah Heron is unfortunately still not able to play, while Lola Mendez is. She's finally available after being out for, I believe, last week. And we do see a steal from Hueneme. They might go on a fast break. Sarah Rico stops it. And now here's Hueneme High School who have it. And now they shoot it, and that one is off after going for the bank shot. Yaneli Garcia with the rebound. There is Ariana Duarte to Sarah Rico. Now to Julie Madrano, and they try to give it to Yaneli. Almost stolen. Not this time. It is stolen. Very good right there. And they shoots it, and that one is off, but there will be a foul as number 1, Larissa Baralaga, is going to the line. And she's the one who forced the turnover. So she's been very active on defense so far, and now we'll see how good of a free throw shooter she is. So here we go, and that one is short. 7 of 4 still. We do see a substitution as Natalie Segura is coming in for Sarah Rico. And Amaris Rabago also came out of the game. And that one is also missed. Now there's the ball's on the ground. Santa Paula recovery without a jump ball. And that was a foul. So there's Natalie Segura. So Faith Stockton came into the game. That's who was missing. She came into the game for Amaris Rabago. So we'll see what Santa Paula's best scorer does off the bench. Now there's Yaneli Garcia. She shoots it. That one was overshot, and it is one still 7-4 with 4 minutes and 26 seconds left. And they lose it there. Faith Stockton getting her first steal of the game. And she gives it to Julie Madrano. Now there's Yaneli. Gives it back to Julie, and she gets fouled. So once again, Julie Madrano going to the line. She is 0 for 1. So Julie Madrano, another senior who's had a very good season. She's been more of a scorer more than anything. Her playmaking has also been there, but definitely her main attribute has been to get the offensive rebounds and scoring. So she did miss the first one. She's 0 for 2. Let's see what happens in this one. That one's in, and it is 8-4. 1 for 3 now on her free throws. Now there's Hueneme. They're able to still have it. Now they give it to the inside. That one is off. Faith Stockton gets it. And Santa Paula give it now to their point guard, Ariana Duarte. And Ariana will give it to Faith Stockton. Looking for someone. And she gives it to Yaneli. She shoots another one. That one is also off. Natalie Segura getting in. That was actually Julie Madrano. And that ball goes out on her. And it will be Hueneme's ball. So substitution as number 1 is coming in. Well, that was going to happen, but there is going to be a timeout with 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Score is 8-4. Would like to remind you guys to subscribe to our channel. We have been gaining lots of subscribers. I'd like to thank you for that. Those who haven't subscribed, you guys definitely should. We've had amazing games this year, and we're hoping to have this next year also. We're excited to announce that this will also be a class next year. So it won't just be a club now. It will actually be a class in which you will also be able to receive college credit. So unfortunately, I'm a senior, so I'm not going to be able to take advantage of this. But for all my teammates here, they're definitely going to be doing it. And if you guys are interested, you guys definitely should talk to your counselors, talk to anyone, so you guys will be part of this. Yeah, we are excited. And we also like to remind you guys of the halftime show we will have with our captain, Jackie. We'll see her analysis of this game. We've had that a couple of times, and she does amazing analysis. And we see a travel. No, but we do see a steal there. That is Ariana Duarte. Ariana Duarte gives it to Julie Madrano. Now, Natalie. And they try to give it to Natalie. Now there's Faith Stockton. That one is off. And it is rebounded by Joria Garcia. So here's Hueneme taking their time. It has been a fast-paced game so far. Whole team either stealing or rebounds, and they've been going quick. That was an air ball, but it's recovered once again by Hueneme, correction. And Natalie Segura getting in there, almost forcing steal, but they will call that a jump ball. And they'll go to Hueneme. I believe that is the first jump ball of this game. There's Larissa Ballaraga, and that ball was last touched. No, they hadn't even blown the whistle there. Now they got a little too excited there. Now here we go. And they give it to the closest woman there. Natalie Segura right on her. Now they give it to Joria, and it's stolen by Julie Medrano, and that is last touch by her. Very smart move right there by Julie Medrano. Lets it hit her so it could go out of bounds. So here we go with Ariana Duarte. Gives it to Julie Medrano. To Faith Stockton, correction. Now they give it to Ariana in the inside. And she tried to give it 30 Yanelli. And here comes Hueneme once again on the fast break. And that one is missed. That was number 2, Jocelyn Contreras, wide open. She did miss it. She might have heard the footsteps that were coming behind her. There's Ariana Duarte with Julie Medrano. Back to Ariana. Now Faith Stockton. No, she pump fakes. Now Yaneli Garcia with another shot. That one is also off. She has missed plenty of those so far. And that will be a jump ball. So this time it will stay with Santa Paula. We have seen a lot of Yaneli Garcia shots from the top of the key. Unfortunately, they haven't gone in. Those are usually high percentage shots, though. Now there's Julie Medrano. They have Yaneli wide open, and that one goes in. Good play between the two centers. And it is 10-4. Yaneli with 5 points already. Now there is Hueneme getting double teamed. It still goes to Joria. Now they shoot it. That one is in. They bang shot that. And Santa Paula, well, Hueneme scored. It is now 10-6. Now there's Julie Medrano. Give it to Yaneli. Now Faith Stockton. She's going to have a 3. That one is airballed. Her first shot of this game. And now there will be a substitution as Julie Medrano is coming out for Amaris Robago. So here is number 4, and she was stuck there, Marissa. And there was actually no foul on that, and it was a jump ball. Could have been called maybe a blocking foul. But ref doesn't think so, and they'll just inbound it because of a jump ball. There's Hueneme. And that ball was last touched by Faith Stockton. He tried to strip it away from her. They say that it was last touched by her. Hueneme still have it with 20 seconds left in the shot clock. 58 seconds left in this first quarter. And we see a floater there. They missed it. And Joria gets the offensive rebound and scores it. 10-8 now. There is once again Ariana Duarte. We did see her score, but we're usually used to a lot of steals so far by her. So far we haven't seen that. Natalie Segura, that ball was shot a little too hard. And there goes Hueneme trying to tie it here. And there is once again number 2, Jocelyn. She gets all the way in there and scores. Very good play by her. Does it all by herself. Is 10-10 now with 15 seconds left in this first quarter. See what happens here. Faith Stockton. They seem like they read it there. Hueneme, they could end this quarter with the lead. They shoot the 3, and that is off. And now there will be a jump ball with 0.1 seconds left. We'll see what they do with that. Santa Paula will probably just touch it. And this game, and this quarter, correction. This game is not over. It does conclude, and it does mean that's the end of this first quarter. The score is 10-10. It's been a very good game, which we've seen both teams have extremely good defense, not allowing much, but they've allowed, the only time they have allowed have been in fast break points or well organized plays. We've seen from Santa Paula, they've been good ball movement, especially from them. Hueneme's done it based more on quick shots and getting into the middle and scoring it. Stay tuned for the second quarter. So we're back for the start of the second quarter. The score is 10-10. Very tight first quarter. Let's see who, if anyone's able to get at least a little bit of a lead here. We did see Santa Paula have it for a good amount of time, and Hueneme actually scored 6 straight. We see a ball to the middle. They do get double team, and it will be a jump ball, and that will go to Santa Paula. Good job by Faith Stockton right there. Now there's Ariana Duarte. Gives it a Faith Stockton. Now there's Amaris. She gives it to Natalie. Now try to give it a Faith. Almost stolen there by Hueneme, and they say it was last touched by... Yeah, they'd say it was last touched by Santa Paula. Not sure who would have touched that, but that's what the ref says. Hueneme will get it once again. So there is their point guard once again. And that ball is stripped by Faith Stockton. Her second steal of this game. And now Faith will go to Natalie, to Julie. And he tried to give it to Faith Stockton. So far, this play really hasn't worked, as they've been reading it. Might have watched one of our streams and noticed that they do that play. Now there's once again Hueneme. He gives it a 23 wide open. That is Rosie, and she makes the 3. So Hueneme get their first lead of this game. It was not actually a 3. It was actually a 2, as her foot was inside the 3-point line. There's Ariana Duarte. So it is Rose, not Rosie, correction. Rose Crystal Galera. Now there's an inbound by Santa Paula. They gave it a Faith Stockton, and she makes it. Wild contact. No foul was called, though. And it is 12-12. No, scoreboard said something different. Now there it is. Now 12-12, but Hueneme get their lead back very quickly. They just get through, and they're once again able to score on the inside. 12-14. So this might mean that Lola isn't at 100%. And as we see Ariana drive in, and she scores, because if Lola was there, that would definitely not happen. She's an extremely good defender. But we did know she got injured. She does have her uniform on. We'll see if she does come into the game. Might be on a minutes restriction. And that ball was last touched by Amaris. Didn't really have to do that. The ball was going to go out of bounds. But it is better to be safe than sorry. So it'll go to Hueneme still with number 2, Jocelyn. Now they shoot another 3. That one, it is a 3, and Rose scores that. 14-17. So we've seen so far 2 shots by her and both of them have been scored. 5 points by Rose Crystal Galera. There's Julie Madrano. Has Amherst wide open, and that one is airball though. And it is lost by Ariana. Recovered it. Now there's a shot. Natalie Segura did miss it. And it'll be a jump ball. It will go to Hueneme. Do see a substitution. I believe number 1, Larissa Boralaga missed. Now there's a 3-pointer. They go quickly. They miss it though. And that will be a jump ball. No. Good job by Julie Madrano to hold it. Now there's Amherst Rabago. Give it to Faith Stockton. She shoots a 3. That one hits the rim but bounces out. There's Julie Madrano. Looking for someone. Faith Stockton open once again. And that one, it goes in. Takes a Kawhi Leonard bounce. It is 17-17. That's first time we see Faith Stockton score a 3. And these last games, her 3-point shooting has improved a lot. We saw a game, not sure how many it was. It might have been 8, I'd say, by the last game. And she had an amazing game. She's had a lot of amazing games, actually. We do see substitutions. Ariana Duarte and Natalie Segura are coming out for Sarah Rico and Alexis Carrillo. Now there is Julie looking for someone. Faith Stockton's going to shoot another one. That one is in. Swish that one. And it is 20-17. 2 straight 3-pointers by Faith Stockton. And they're just leaving her wide open, so she'll gladly take those shots. You do see a foul there by Hueneme. By Santa Paula, it will be Hueneme's ball still. But before that, there will be a timeout. So Hueneme going to think this through now. Maybe think of an inbound play or find a way to maybe prevent those 3-point shots that we've shown, as it's been shown that Faith Stockton can score those 3s. So we are back after that timeout. The score is 4-11, 20-7. The score is 20-17 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. And we see a pass. It was tipped by Faith Stockton. Hueneme still have it though. Now here comes a shot, and that one is off. Rebounded by Alexis Carrillo. Now here is Sarah Rico. And there is Faith Stockton to Sarah Rico once again. There's Julie Madrano looking for someone. And she's still going. Very good post moves. And that one doesn't go in though. And she traveled while she was running. And it'll be Santa Paula's once again. So there has been turnovers. Wouldn't say there's as much as we've seen in other games. But there has been some. There's Faith Stockton. She won't shoot the 3 this time. They give it to Sarah Rico though. We'll see what she does. And Sarah Rico shoots and she scores it. Very good by her. She was turned around when she got the ball. Yet she still found space. And she was able to get in there and score that. Now there's another 3. That one is off though. Very close though. 22-17. Here's Sarah Rico. Give it to Faith Stockton. She pump fakes. She shoots. She probably shot that because she thought there was going to be a foul. No foul was called, though. Now, there is Jocelyn Contreras again. And Sarah Rico doing a little bit of feints, acting like she's going to steal the ball away from her. It goes back to her, and she misses that one. It was last touched by Hueneme. Ref, are you sure about that? No, I guess they're going to call that Hueneme's ball. And here is Lola Mendez coming into the game for the first time. Sao Paulo have definitely missed her, especially her interior defense. And that one is in. 19-22 this time. Another great shot. We've seen how Sao Paulo, how Hueneme have very good shooters. You know, there is Yaneli Garcia. And it's not the best pass. That ball didn't go to the other side. Now there's Sarah Rico. She shoots a three. It's off. Lola Mendez is not able to get it. It will be a jump ball. No, that might have actually just been a foul. Yeah, it was a foul. So here we go with the inbound by Joria Garcia, one of Hueneme's best players because of her good defense in the middle, in the inside, as well as her way to get offensive rebound and scored on that side. And now there's a very good pass, but she actually gives it to a girl behind her when she was wide open for the shot. Surprising move. That it didn't pay off as Santa Paula get it right back. You definitely have to have confidence in your shot. Now there's Sarah Rico. Good pass by Yaneli Garcia. And it is 24-19. Sarah Rico, 4 points in the second quarter. Now there goes a pass to 23 Rose. And it is lost. Sarah Rico once again. Now she's going to drive in. And she misses it. Faith Stockton with an over-the-back foul. So it is a 5-point lead for Santa Paula. Again, we'd like to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're hopefully have some more games this year. Hopefully we have playoff games brought to you here on Cardinal Sports and KDTV. But we also like to remind you guys that we will have a halftime show brought to you by Jackie Perez. She's going to give her analysis along with her friend, who is also part of our group, Kaylee. So we'll see what they have to say. As I said before, their analysis are usually pretty accurate. Now here is Faith Stockton. And she scores it. So Faith Stockton with 7 points so far. Made 2 threes and this free throw. Here she goes again. And that one is off. 25-19. And very good by Lola Mendez to get the offensive rebound and give it to Yaneli Garcia. And she scores it. Yaneli, I believe that's her seventh point of this game. So it's 27-19 with 52 seconds left. And a block there by Faith Stockton. But that ball is out on Santa Paula. There is Larissa Baralaga. No, it is Jocelyn, correction. Now there is once again Rose, and she lost it. Yeah, so it was last touch by her. Active defense. Active hands, I should say, from the defense by Santa Paula. And there's 31 seconds left. See what happens here. There's Ariana Duarte to Faith Stockton. Pump fake to give it back to Ariana to Lola. Now Yaneli. And she tried to give it to someone. That was last touch by Hueneme though. It'll be Santa Paula's ball with 10 seconds in the shot clock. 12 seconds left in this second quarter. Now Sarah Rico shoots a three. It is off. Yaneli Garcia picks it up. That one is also off. Now there's 3 seconds. Sarah Rico shoots. And that one doesn't go in. Another one. And that one doesn't go in. They had 4 shots right there. And that is the end of this second quarter. Santa Paula are leading by 8 points. Again, we'd like to remind you guys to subscribe to our channel, but also that we will have a halftime show. So stay tuned until we set that up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are playing the girls varsity basketball for the Lady Cardinals against Hueneme Warriors. Tonight is actually a very special night. It is senior night here in Santa Paula, and our seniors tonight are Julie Madrano. We have Amaris Verbago. We have Sarah Rico. And we have Lola. Nelly. Sorry, we got a few mix-ups. Okay, Nelly Garcia. We have 4 seniors tonight. Sorry about that. Okay, we have 4 seniors tonight, and as a tradition here with head coach Frank Jordan, starters for senior night are all the seniors. Sadly, we only have 4, so one of the starters were Ariana Duarte. The Cardinals came out pretty calm tonight. We had the Hueneme Warriors. They've been playing a lot of good defense. You saw in the first quarter just a lot of hand movements. And they got steals. They got down the court with the fast breaks. Now, Hueneme was just not finishing 100% of the time because we did have a few bigs that helped out when it came down to the nitty gritty. We also have the defense changed. If you guys have been watching the first half, Faith Stockton did not start tonight. So when she came in for first quarter, around like 3 minutes left, the defense definitely changed. And Faith Stockton is just someone who, when she comes on the court, just the whole game changes because she's definitely a player that you know that she's there. So when she came in, the defense changed rapidly. She had a couple steals already, and in the second quarter alone, I believe she's 3 for 3 on the 3-pointers. What do you have anything to say about Faith Stockton?
Well, Faith is definitely one of our best shooters. Those threes always coming in handy with us. I'm pretty sure she is 3 and 3.
Yeah. Right now we are up 27-19, and that is earlier tonight we did have like a tie going on back and forth with Faith's few threes, and the last 2 buckets I believe were Sarah Rico and Nelly Garcia. They also have been very helpful. Nelly Garcia has actually been a very good communicator tonight. I've heard her just here on the sidelines say a lot of things, getting back on defense, making sure that there's always someone helping in the backcourt. And as far as our visitors, our Warriors tonight, they've been just doing a lot of defense, and what we've been seeing is number 24 and number 2. I actually remember them from when I used to play basketball, which is not that long ago, but we won't talk about that tonight. Number 24 and number 2 have been handling majority of the ball. Number 24 has a lot of the good passes. She's very aggressive. She goes towards the basket. She's not very much of a pull-up shooter. She definitely likes to drive, as we've seen. I don't know if her coach gave her the green light or something just came into her and she wanted to play more aggressive. Starting the second quarter, she did have more energy. At least we saw here from the sidelines. Anything to say about point guard number 24?
Yes, I remember her when I used to play. She's that I know of. She's always been like aggressive and always likes to drive to the net, and that's what I remember.
Number two, number two. Oh, well, both of them. Okay. Well, either way, the Warriors have been very aggressive driving, and another key player for them has been number 14, down below the basket. Sometimes it's not always the point guard, the shooting guard, but it could be the person that gets those rebounds for you, that person that makes sure that the ball is kept safe while they look for an outlet. And for the Warriors tonight, it has definitely been number 14. She is I'm not sure of her height, but she is one of the taller girls out here on the court. She has definitely made an impact for the Warriors. So, sadly, we do not have that same height level here for Santa Paula Cardinals. Someone who I have been excited to see get back on the court is Lola. Lola has been injured. She's coming off fresh. She's here to, I'm guessing she did want to play one of the final games that she will be playing with one of her good friends, Yaneli Garcia. So she did get back on the court tonight. I'm excited to see what's in store for her. She still has another year, and that about wraps it up. We've gone over the defense, the offense. Right now it is 27-19. The Cardinals are winning, and I hope for the seniors being that I was once in their shoes that they pull out a win for tonight, because this is something that they will definitely remember for the rest of their life. So let's hope they get that win, and thank you for having us.
So we are back for the start of the second half. Santa Paula leading 27-19. You guys did hear the halftime show by Jackie Perez. Makes my job a whole lot easier. She's the one who summarizes everything. But made a lot of good points. She also gave some fun facts that saw number 2, Jocelyn Contreras. She actually played against those two. So that means she's been in this varsity team for a long time. As we see, Sarah Rico gets fouled. There will be free throws. So here comes the first free throw. First, Sarah Rico has had a pretty good first half. And she scores another one. It is now a 9-point game. We already see a substitution as 23 Rose is coming out for number 13, Viviana Mejia. The second one is missed, but they recover, and Aria Duarte also. That ball was wide to the right, and Sarah Rico intercepts it as if it was a football. Very good play by her. There's Sarah Rico. There's Julie Madrano. Back to Sarah Rico. Now there's Janelli to Julie Madrano, and she gets triple team there and gets fouled once again. So there is Julie Madrano. And she misses the first free throw. So here comes the second one, and that one is in. So it is now officially a 10-point lead, 29-19. Now there they drive in, and once again they score on a fast break points. That's been most of their points coming where they've come from, have been from those fast break points. And now there is not allowing anything in the inside, number 2 Jocelyn. Now there's Faye Stockton. That one is off. Rebounded by Hueneme. There's Sarah Rico with another steal. That one is missed. And Ariana Duarte puts it back up. Second time that she gets in. Sarah Rico with another steal. And it will be a jump ball, which will go to Hueneme. But Sarah Rico with a very good game. So there is, once again, Jocelyn. Now they shoot a mid-range, and it is in by Joria Garcia. Another player who Jackie did say she was having a very good game. As I definitely agree. Now there's Madrano. And Madrano gives it to Yanelli. Now back to Sarah Rico, and she gets fouled. Will that count as a shooting foul? I think it will. So Sarah Rico going to the line once again. 1 for 2. So here it is, and that one is made 32-23. So here comes the second one, and that one is in also, making it look easy on those 2 free throws. It is back to a 10-point game. Now there is another steal. It will be a jump ball, so not sure if they'll count that as a steal for Sarah or for Yanelli. But that credit from here goes to both of them. Now there is Ariana Duarte again. And they will inbound it once again. So there's been plenty of time that's actually happened. Now there's Sarah Rico. There's Faith Stockton to Sarah once again. Ariana. Now Ariana back to Julie. And Julie back to Sarah. It's Faith Stockton with another 3. She can go 3 for 3. She misses. Well, she isn't 3 for 3, but she could have made her third free 3-pointer of the game. Julie Madrano scores that mid-range. It is 35-23. So here comes Hueneme trying to go quick. They know that's been their main source of points. And that one is off. But then Joria, that one also hits rim and bounces out. Sarah Rico gets it once again. There's Julie. Gives it back to Julie. Yaneli gave it to Julie, and it will be another foul. So already 4 fouls in this start of this second half. And all of them have been either on Sarah Rico or on Julie Madrano. Let's see what happens here. Here comes the first one. That one is wide to the right. And here comes the second one. And that one is in. 36-23. After it being 10-10 in the first quarter, Santa Paula have been dominant ever since the start of the second quarter. And that's usually how they have been. Santa Paula have been slow starters most of the season. We've seen them score 1 or 2 points in the first quarter and then come back and score around 20 the next one. You do see a foul there. Santa Paula will get it once again. That's the 5th foul. Need to be careful because the bonus will be coming in a couple of fouls. They do see a timeout. So just an update. Unfortunately, the boys soccer in the CIF playoffs did lose today. But congratulations to a very good season, though. As Coach Manny said to the VC Star, they actually told him that they did have an up and down season. They haven't been as consistent as they probably wanted to. So that is the end of the road for them this season. Let's hope that they do have a better season next year. We'll be without a lot of seniors, though. If I'm not mistaken, it's 8 or 9 of them this year. And girls soccer. So unfortunately, we won't have the game. They will be playing tomorrow in San Juan Capistrano. So good luck to them. It will be a pretty long car ride, but hopefully it is all worth it. And hopefully they win that game. Keep on going. So here's Santa Paula with Ariana Duarte. I give it back to Sarah Rico. Yaneli Garcia. And it is stolen by number 2, Jocelyn. Here she comes. And she misses a layup. She gets it once again. That one is also short. And Faith Stockton gets it. So after a slow start from Faith, mainly because she came out of the bench, she's not used to that. She's been very good. After the last, I'd say 4 or 5 minutes of the second quarter, from then on, she's been really good, and that will be might have been a foul. Yeah, it was a foul. A reach-in foul on Julie Madrano. First foul of the quarter. There is Marissa Balboa, and it's stolen once again by Faith Stockton. She controls it, taking her time, and she gives it to the original point guard, Ariana Duarte. So Faith Stockton back to Ariana. So both of them are still juniors, so we'll have them for at least one more year. And that's an exciting duo. One that is a lot more, you could say, a lot more quiet, but she's very lethal on defense. Good ball movement. And another one that is, from here you could tell she's a lot more vocal, as well as a scorer. No question, she's a scorer. We've seen her about 3 or 4 20-point games this season. But they make a perfect duo. Now there is the inbound. Give it to Joria, and another steal by Faith Stockton. And she's going to shoot it. No. Gives it to Ariana. Now there's Julie. And Julie will give it to Yaneli. And Julie Madrano actually traveled. So we'll go right back to Hueneme. So here come the Warriors. Here's Jocelyn. And they make the three-pointer. Jocelyn Contreras out of nowhere. She just pulls up. Correction, it's the Vikings, not the Warriors. The Warriors are Carpinteria. We've had both of them play. We've seen both of them play this year in multiple sports. Apologize for that. Now there is Sarah Rico. Now Ariana Duarte goes inside and scores it. It is 40-26 now. Now we will see some substitutions here with Alexis, Amers, and Lola. So it is 38-26. And we see another steal. That time it was Julie Madrano getting her hands in there. Give it to Faith Stockton, a perfect pass, and that ball bounces around the rim and it goes out. Rebounded by Hueneme. Now a very good pass all the way to their side, and there will be a foul. There will be free throws by number 4, Marissa Balboa. Burboa. So here comes the first free throw, and that one is overshot. And there goes all the substitutions as we saw Yaneli Garcia, Julie Madrano come out, and I'm not sure who else. It might have been Faith. You see Alexis Carrillo, Lola Mendez, and Amber Shabago all coming in. So there's Ariana Duarte. So yeah, Faith Stockton did come out of the game. No, she's right there. And she hits the side of the backboard there. Might have been Sarah Rico who came out of the game then. And that ball was saved. No, the referee says it did touch out before she saved it. Go back to Santa Paula. There's Alexis Carrillo. Give it to Ariana Duarte. There's Lola. Ariana, Faith Stockton. To Amaris. Back to Faith. She pump fakes. There's Amaris. Try to bank shot it. And it will be a jump ball going to Hueneme. Now there is Hueneme. Back to Jocelyn Contreras. Now they shoot a three. And it is airballed. You've seen Joria been a better presence in the interior. She tried to take a shot though, and it didn't come out the way she wanted to, but Jocelyn missed it. As she got the steal, she wasn't able to convert the layup, and we have seen her actually do that a couple of times. She hasn't been able to have that last touch. We see offensive rebound, and once again, Hueneme miss it. It'll go back to Santa Paula with 34 seconds left. And it was actually a foul. Might have been an over-the-back foul on Santa Paula. And Hueneme will get it right back. Now there is Natalie Segura coming back into the game for Faith Stockton. Now there's a shot. And Jocelyn Contreras scores it. 38-29. It is a 9-point game. We have Santa Paula have 23 seconds. Let's see if they're able to score for the end of this quarter. Amber shoots, air balls, recovered by Natalie, and she scores it. Very good play by Natalie Segura. Able to get the offensive rebound and put it back up for another 2 points. So here's 3 seconds. 2, one, and she doesn't realize it. And it'll be the end of the third quarter. Santa Paula leading 40-29. It's been a very good game so far by Santa Paula, having a lot of good defense, had plenty of steals, along with the good way of getting into the inside and scoring, and also drawing free throws, as there's a lot of points coming from there also. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter. So we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Santa Paula leading by 12 points here. We'll see if Santa Paula will give most of their time to the seniors in honor of their senior night. You might see Yaneli, Sarah, Amaris, and Julie Madrano have most of the action here. It all depends on what Coach Jordan thinks, as Alexis Carrillo scores that 42-29. And now there is Jocelyn Contreras. And that one is rebounded by Natalie Segura. Back to Alexis. There is Ariana. Very good pass to Amaris. And that ball is shot a little too hard. But they do get the offensive rebound. That might have been Natalie Segura once again having a really good game. She hasn't seen too much minutes this year. But in the minutes that she's having today, she's showing that she might be one to be for next year. We see Alexis Carrillo. Speaking of players for next year, she is scoring 4 points already in this first minute of the fourth quarter. Now there is play by Hueneme a player by Hueneme gets fouled. So after it being five fouls for Hueneme and 0 fouls for Santa Paula actually caught up to that, and they both have 5 fouls each now. Lola Mendez coming out of the game for Julie Madrano. So that's the first senior that comes in. Amaris Rabago, good anticipation as she gets the steal. There's Ariana Duarte to Amaris Rabago. And now another shot by Julie, and that one, a little bit of, I guess you call that a toilet flush. And it is 46-29. And that ball is last touched by Hueneme. It'll be Santa Paula's ball. Seemed like Coach Jordan was just messing around with one of them. Might have spilled something. Now there's Julie Madrano. Gives it back to Ariana. Now Alexa with another shot. That one is off though. Julie Madrano try to go for the offensive, try to get the ball back, but it would just be a jump ball. And now there is more substitution at number 4. Marissa Burboa coming out of the game for, wasn't able to see the number. Now there's still Carpentry, Hueneme. Now there is those last touch by Hueneme. And now another substitution as Sarah Rico coming into the game, as also Faith Stockton for Ariana Duarte. And I believe I saw Amaris Carrillo also come out of the game. So there's Natalie Segura. Gives it back to Sarah Rico. She's running point guard today. And whenever Ariana's not in, one of the few times Ariana's actually gotten breaks. She's been one of the girls who have played almost all game. And we see Faye Stockton, and that one is airballed. Ariana Duarte, I believe, that game against Nordhoff, I believe, in which they went to triple overtime. I believe she played the whole game until she got fouled out. So she does have extremely good stamina. Now here is, once again, Santa Paula will get it. Might be number 4, Marissa Burboa coming back into the game for 24, Lolita Ryan. So there's Sarah Rico once again to Yaneli. She came into the game. And as Lola tried to save it, she gave it right to Hueneme. Now there's Nancy, and she missed it. But it will still go to Hueneme. It was last touched by one of Santa Paula's girls. So it is now a 17-point lead. Now there's one, so there's still Hueneme. And a 3-point shot by Joria Garcia. So we've seen her be as a good player in the interior as that center. She's proving to be one of the modern centers that can shoot 3-pointers. Now it was stripped by this time Joria again. And that ball was last touched by... Oh, they actually call a foul on that. Might be once again a reach-in foul. Might have been on Julie Medrano. Still a 14-point lead though for Santa Paula. The score is 46-32 with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in this fourth quarter. So there is Joria. She doesn't shoot it this time. She gives it a Rose. That is airballed. Now Faith Stockton gets it. She's shielding it. Give it to Julie. Now there's Sarah. Now Natalie Segura, she won't take the shot. She finds Julie. She gets in there and she scores it. What a shot there while getting fouled by Joria Garcia. And that's the second time that Julie Medrano does that. And she goes to the line again. So here comes Julie Medrano. That one is wide to the left. It'll be Santa Paula's ball still, as it was last touched by Hueneme. There's Natalie Segura. Now Faith Stockton shoots the 3. And that one might have barely touched the rim. And that ball was last touched by... Yeah, it was last touched by Natalie Segura. She tried to go for the steal there. Now number 4, Marissa Burboa coming into the game for 23 rows. As well as 13 Viviana coming in. Now there is once again Jocelyn. They shoot a 3. No, I believe that was a 2. And she scored it. So it's 48-34. And they're going for high pressure now. And they call that a charging foul. So it will go right back to Santa Paula. But we see that Hueneme still believe they're in this. As it is 14-point lead here. Still by Santa Paula. 4 minutes left. A high pass. But Julie Medrano still able to recover. And they call a blocking foul, I believe that was. Yeah, it was a blocking foul. And Julie Medrano will go to the line after that's the 8th foul. So it'll be a 1-and-1 here. Ariana Duarte coming back to the game for Natalie Segura. So here comes Julie. Shoots the free throw, and that one is in. So it is. No, it'll be one more. Here comes the second one. 15-point lead for Santa Paula. They make it 16 here, and that one is undershot. There's Ariana Duarte. Give it to Yaneli, and Yaneli gives it to Faye Stockton. That one hits the back rim, and the back of the rim, not back rim. And Ariana Duarte misses a shot, and they do call a foul on that, though. And it'll go on Ariana Duarte. Once again, another reaching foul. So it'll be Joria Garcia. So you've seen her shoot some mid-range. We've seen her shoot in the paint. We've seen her shoot a three. See if she's able to score here free throws. You see Alexis Carrillo coming into the game, as is Amaris Rabago also. Now there's a shot, and it is missed. Now there's, once again, Ariana Duarte to Faith, and it'll be out on Faith Stockton. Hueneme's ball. There is Jocelyn Contreras. And it was tipped by Ariana Duarte. I'm not sure she's actually gotten to steal this game, which is surprising. But she still had a good game. And we see another shot by Joria Garcia. 49-36. So there's Amaris. But Joria's right on her. And that's exactly what Jackie said in the halftime show, as there's not many girls who could actually compete with her size. And we see a shot there by Ariana Duarte. She scores it 51-36. So she's still been very good on the offensive side. As well as defense, she just hasn't racked up the steals. But what a shot right there by Joria Garcia. Carrying this team right now. Doing it all on her own. 51-39. 12-point game. That's Faith Stockton. She shoots a three, and that one hits the rim and bounces out. It'll be Santa Paul's ball still. So here is 4 people coming in for Santa Paula. And for Hueneme, correction. Almost a whole new group here. Now here's Alexis and Yaneli Garcia. She just easily scores that. And it's once again a 14-point game. Now that ball was tipped by Alexis, and they call that a reach-in foul on number 25. Brianna Medrano. So it seems like they're both going to talk about it. There might have been some back and forth there between those two, so they'll just talk it out. If it was boxing, you might see it's little touch gloves. If it was soccer, maybe a fist pump. Here we don't really see anything. Now we do see a whole new group as, well, no, there's just a couple players who came in. Kimberly comes in for the first time this game. No, she will not come in. Well, at least not yet. They'll wait until they shoot this probably. No, now they let her come in. For Faith Stockton. So Faith Stockton, that's probably the end for her this game. Had a very good game once again. She made 2 3-pointers, made a couple of shots Inside, there's the steal from Ariana Duarte, and she scores again. Very good game by Ariana Duarte, as usual. But we're probably seeing more points than she usually does, though. And that ball hits the leg, and it goes out on Hueneme. That was number 17. You don't have number 17 on our roster. There's Ariana Duarte to Alexis. Janelle Garcia wide open. Off. So, seen that shot, which Janelle hasn't been able to make. And that ball was last touched by Santa Paula. Hueneme's ball with 1 minute and 31 seconds left. So here the seniors will come. Sarah Rico and Julie Madrano are coming back in for Ariana Duarte and Alexis Carrillo. Just to honor them, they could play the last minute and 30 seconds of their high school career. Well, at least here at home, unless we have a playoff game here. And we do see Sarah Rico with the steal. And they go quickly. Now they just set up. Now Yaneli Garcia back to Julie. And she scores that. Could have also been called a foul. None was called. And Sarah Rico gets in there. And she gets fouled. So if she scores both of them, this could be a 20-point lead. So here comes Sarah Rico. That one was overshot. It is still a 18-point game. Sarah Rico, though, had a very good game, as well as a good season. We've seen her with a lot of inside scoring as well as outside scoring. Good defense. And her playmaking has been good at times also. Now there's a pass to 25 Brianna, and it might have been tipped by Julie Madrano. And they call a foul. No, just be out on Hueneme. Santa Paula will have it. So the only player on the court for Santa Paula that is not a senior is, I believe, Kimberly, who's a freshman. Yaneli Garcia gets in there. It is 60-39 now, a 21-point lead. There's 25, Brianna. There's 13, Viviana. Back to Celia. Now she has it, and it goes right to the hands of Amherst. They're going to go quickly. Amherst trying to score her points, and she scores it. So what a way to end their high school career here at home. They still have, I believe, two away games. We'll see what happens in those games. But no, they might get another chance. It's Sarah Rico. She gets her last points as a buzzer beater. And very good game. Enjoyable game. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game at senior night. We thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to Jackie for being in the halftime show. Everyone who's cameras, whether Abe, Ryan, and Kalia. My name is Borio Gudino, and we are out.